Huh, okay. Well, once I have Hawaii, we can definitely make the circumnavigation. We can get an economic idea. There's no real reason not to do this. We'll take the extra tax. National tax modifier. Allows us to increase our tax revenues by adopting a more bureaucratic administrative system governed by the state officials. And we are really close to getting Nueva Planta and then the capstone, which is a 25 bonus to settlers, which is really quite good. Alright, so once those three have rested up, we'll go and pick up these troops. And then probably send them to South Africa, let them recoup a little bit, and then send them off to Indonesia. Because it is a really long way otherwise. Kutai wants to peace out. Kutai wants to do it for just money. Soz, but no. The other thing I can do is send my ships up here to blockade, which will make that siege go quicker. I'm a little bit surprised that these guys are so reluctant to attack me. Our efforts to keep the peasants in their place have been somewhat too successful in recent times. So harsh is our rule, in fact, that the destitute are becoming increasingly vocal in their complaints and are turning against their landlords, demanding better treatment and conditions. So enforce serfdom, nobility gains loyalty, and we lose some admin. Or these things happen, nobility loses loyalty and we lose legitimacy. No, enforce the serfdom. They are peasants, they should act like it. Oh dear. When exactly does this expire? May. May next year. Okay, we have just over a year to get them out of this war and take land from them. Scotland has announced England as a new rival. All of you have now arrived. It's going to take you another 2 months to repair, and then we can send you over. Though I'm not convinced that we need to. Although I am concerned by just how small this army is. Like, the comparison here is not a good one. And now I think that this probably is worth ordering a bombardment. Bombardment! Just in case they were thinking of coming to liberate. Oof. Failed. Otomi will cede 1, 2, 3 provinces. 4 provinces. We have always made it our policy to propagate trade between our good people and the strange people of the New World. As of late, however, the 2PE traders have come to us asking not for food and medical supplies, but for symbols and tools of worship. Welcome to the faith. Paraiba goes a little bit quicker. An agenda is about to expire. I know! I know! There we go. We got Jesselton done. Kutai. Isn't willing to peace out yet. That's not good. Wait, ongoing battles? Oh, Naval. Crushed. Alright, they're down to 5. The problem is, I don't dare attack that. I think that that would win. What I could do, actually, and I like this more, I'm going to refill the garrison, we're going to back off, and we're going to start sieging all of this. I'm hoping that you can't just walk over Jesselton. You can walk just over, oh, for Pete's sake. How do I want to deal with this? It should be completely blocked. I have both forts here. You have no valid path. Bugger. I was hoping what I could do was just start sieging these 4 these 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces down. Separate peace. Yeah, I'd love to, except they need to be on low. Because I have to take one of these 3 provinces off of them. And they're not willing to do that. And now they're sending loads and loads of troops to reinforce. However, we're beating the living daylights out of the navy. Which is nice. But it's not really going to get me what I need. Kratos is producing coffee. Aha! You would accept. Okay, Kutai is willing to accept this. That'll do me. And you have too few troops to hold here. Agenda completed. Lahad Datu gains major trading post until the end of the game, which increases its goods produced by 1. Which is this place. Oh, why couldn't it have been this one? This one's bigger. No, only just. And spices right now are really valuable. So that's going to be nice. Okay, I'm feeling a bit more confident now because I should be able to beat their armies. Sayak is several techs behind me militarily. We actually almost outnumber them here. We will need to worry about rebels. This army is basically going to have to stay in Indonesia now. Do you have to call for... Yes, you do, don't you? To make them into a trade company. No, you don't. So I think we're just going to try and convert these and then we'll trade company them. Okay, battle is joined. And now that we're here, we should have naval superiority, which means that they're not going to be able to escape. Except for the fact that I can't actually move because we don't have access through Kutai. And their units are, you cheaters! You're exiled! Boo! Alright, so these transports basically have got to come over here now. And we can repay loans, please do. Just because I don't want to be further in debt, because that increases my inflation. My inflation goes up enough as it is. Why not add it to the Indonesian colony? Oh, I will be. The thing is, if you make it into a trade company, you can no longer convert it. And if it's not converted, it's still going to have unrest issues. So what I'm trying to do is convert them and then turn them into trade companies, so that I no longer have the unrest issue. I don't know why they made it that trade companies can't be converted, but they can't. And General Busy just died. In fact, you lot should just be drilling. Colonial enthusiasm. A new life awaits you in the colonies. A chance to start over in the golden land of opportunity and adventure. Colonial life isn't like this, but people believe it is and are racing to get to the colonies before these opportunities disappear. They are fools. Alright, let's have you just drilling. State modifiers are over and we can get a military idea, which I think would be a good idea. Because this is also going to finish off... I thought it required 3 full ideas to finish... Oh, it's because we got one of these, right. Do it. That's also going to increase our innovativeness. And now we have the Castellan ambition completed, which is also going to increase our global settler increase. So our settlers are going to basically explode. We gain 150 base a month. That's a lot. It is time to assert true royal authority in the realm, under a single set of laws and a common language. A renewed and centralised Castile will directly appoint officials and enshrine the absolute rule of the monarch. Copper bottoms. Wood may be the ideal material for shipbuilding, but it has a tendency to deteriorate over time. By fitting our ships with copper sheathing below the waterline, we can reduce this deterioration, allowing them to better withstand the long journeys. Reduces attrition by 25%. Now we can definitely... Probably. In fact, yeah, Hawaii is already a colony. So we just need a new explorer because the previous one died. Again. Audio FX. No. Audio XFA. Have I been misreading that name all along? And then you are going to freaking circumnavigate. Come on. A new settlement. Our efforts to develop Crato go on, but some of the settlers have rejected the capital city of the colony and begin establishing a new settlement quite far from the official Castellan colony in Crato. New people flock to the second settlement, but we are left to split our efforts. Should we force the settlers to abandon the second colony and rejoin the official state colony, we shall consolidate our efforts in Crato and build our colony in a less efficient but more expedient way. No, allow both. I'll take the long term over the short term. And yeah, you're going to be... How did you unexile? Oh, because you got to occupied territory, I guess. Ah, now I can move over here myself. We're cool. Aragon are no longer a great power. I could have told you that. Natives in Crato adopt Castellan culture. Am I just going to be running in circles chasing after you? I think I probably am. But that's okay, because it's going to take you a while to siege that down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this back again. And you can't actually run away from me because you're not going to have the transport capacity. Colony self-sustaining, Benkulu. Oh, this one. Ha! Oh no, it became Sumatran. Oh, these are already Sumatran, never mind. Wait. Why aren't they Castellan? These are colonies. Or is that just a New World thing? I usually focus my efforts in the New World, so I'm not 100% sure about that. What is an unconditional surrender? It's where you give up full occupation of your state to force the other side to make peace. They're non-New World colonies, they don't change culture. Gotcha. In fact, I should have known that because that's how trade companies work. Duh. Throughout his career, Gutierre de Castilla has left a strong impression on everyone that he has met or worked with. From his time as a promising student to his rise to the position of increasing responsibility, he has consistently done well and found new solutions to whatever problems he faced. It is clear, however, that for someone of his background, both a commoner and as a Sunni, he has now reached about as high as he can come. It would raise quite a few eyebrows to have a man, no matter how talented, huzzah, assume the highest offices of state with such a background. So we can get a 50% cheaper level 3 spy network guy. Or we can gain prestige. Huzzah! Spy network is Diplo, I think. And we don't have... Oh, we do already have a 50% off. Huzzah! But this is a level 3. And we do have the money for that at the moment. We'll take them. Huzzah! Yeah, you'll cost me only 5 ducats a month. Nah, totally worth it. Totally worth it. And you guys seem to be having a bit of a huzzah crazy time. Oops. Shaky screen. Let's get rid of that.
Huzzah!
And yeah, you're right. Colonists are... Wait, is it? No, it is per month. Let's just go and double check.
Huzzah!
You're right, it's per year. Anyway, Mustani coming in with some serious generosity today. Gifting a sub to Mukyogi.
Huzzah!
Congratulations on the gifted sub there, Mukyogi. Thank you very, very much for that, Mustani. And this shaky screen is going to drive me absolutely nuts, but there's nothing I can do about it because I don't know what's causing it.
Huzzah!
Swift Train has come in with a 25-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that, Swift Train. What a long but short time. Thank you very much for the resub there. 25 months, crikey.
Huzzah!
Then Mustani has gifted another sub to Otaku Panda Gaming. Congratulations to Otaku for your gifted sub, courtesy of Mustani. And then Mustani is just going all in.
Huzzah!
And has now gifted a sub to Mystery Potato, DK Panda, Admiral Entropy, Bobbles Hydra, Kaka Kodo, Mulgin, Florian,
Huzzah!
Regen Fred, very tall one, and Poldawak. Thank you very, very, very much for that, Mustani. Really incredibly generous. Really do appreciate that.
Huzzah!
You guys are on fire today. Got news, I'm celebrating. I'll be an uncle soon. Hey, congratulations. That's awesome. That's really cool. Matt Capon also gifting the subs.
Huzzah!
Wow. Raya Rob. Simon Svedsen. Bold Barman. Sintir. And Luis Caballero T. Thank you. Oh, congratulations on the gifted subs.
Huzzah!
Courtesy of Matt Capon. Thank you so, so much for that, Matt. Is this player versus player? No, this is single player. Yeah, you guys are amazing. What a day.
Huzzah!
That's really cool. Thank you, really, thank you. And Sam is very cool. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. And let's see, Black Wolf wants me to drink some tea. That can certainly be arranged.
Huzzah!
Haven't done the huzzah celebration myself for a while, so huzzah! Thank you. Colony self-sustaining in Paramoeba. So slowly but surely taking over these. We are still at war. We could peace out Syak. Now the question is, do we want to take some land here? I think we would be silly not to. So let's group you together. Let's go and fight them. The honest merchants of Castile. While many traders are known for cheating the countrymen and foreigners alike, lying about the quality of goods and making fraudulent promises, Castellan merchants are well known to be trustworthy, if competitive. Although they may sometimes cut deals that benefit themselves and not the trade partners, they rarely lie or take bribes. This has made us a first choice for traders around the world. It's just good business. And we are still making a very impressive amount of money. 50 ducats now from trade. We are taking high attrition. That's you crossing here. Are you not stopping off? Did you not stop off in Hawaii to repair? I feel like you did not stop off in Hawaii, which is silly. Please tell me that you're stopping somewhere now. Get some repairs. Crikey. Yeah, good. You are. And now that we've made it across the Pacific, this is going to be a... In fact, we've done it. He's just finished. We have successfully circumnavigated. Where's my pop-up? Oi! Oh no, he's still on the mission. Never mind. He's just repairing. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's do a quick shift consolidate. And there we go. Finally stack wiped them. And we have our transports waiting here. Let's go and begin some landings. Syak is now, no, please peace us out. And I'm like, no, You got stuff I want, like Palembang. Okay, is there anything else I need to start building? Because we have now paid off... Oh no, we haven't. We have one loan left. 309 ducats. Okay, we'll keep on saving. I think I want to go and attack that army. We're going to retake this province just so we have somewhere to retreat to. Wait, what's blocking me? Oh, there must be a fort in one of these. Alright. Well, this is a good opportunity to do a little bit of exploration as well. A new settlement. Allow both to grow. Hawaii! In fact, what's the development in Hawaii? 8. So it was a 7. Not too shabby. And it's got 5,000 settlers here, so it's going to be a plus 0.5 goods produced as well. We have a free merchant. So we could now start pulling money from Malacca. Oh no, we're already doing that. We could start getting it from the Moluccas in that case. Although we still don't have that much trade control in those areas. We still can't reach Alexandria. Sevilla's doing its bit. Mexico. We should probably start pulling money out of Mexico. Yeah, I think that's going to be the next thing. So transfer trade power for Bertrand de Lara. And off it goes. Repaying that loan just in time. Magnificent. And we can start converting Bengkulu. We can't do these two, probably because you've got religious zeal and you're just too big right now. And how are we doing for accepted cultures? That's another good question. Galician could be added. It is 8% of the populace. Cost us 97 Diplo. You know what? Let's do it. Make ourselves a little bit more. Colonial we are finished, so we now have an adjacency to Benin, so we could go after Benin for their centre of trade. Do I want to just try and lock this area down? I kind of do, to be honest. The more control we get over this region, the better. And there it is. First circumnavigation. Our fleet set sail to find the western sea route to the rich spice islands of Indonesia. It took them 99 days to cross the oceans westward, after which they found the Straits of Magellan located near the tip of South America. The strait was treacherous, and when they finally reached the ocean, the captain wept with joy. The ocean was so strangely calm it was named the Pacific from the Latin word for tranquil. The fleet's captain died from a wound caused by a poisoned arrow when assisting the chief of Cebu in conquering a rival tribe. 2 of our ships have survived. One tried to return across the Pacific, but perished. The last ship continued west and sailed across the Indian Ocean, rounded the Cape of Good Hope, and as it arrived at our port, it became the first ship to navigate the globe. Gain 100 prestige and 40 naval tradition. We are the first. I thought that came with a permanent bonus. Apparently not. Not as powerful as I remember it being. Will I be putting the series on YouTube? Yes, when I get around to actually editing it. I was planning on doing that yesterday, but decided to just sleep for 16 hours instead. I was tired. I was really tired. Okay, that's all done. And you're moving back down here. So once we've discovered what's in this province, we'll probably come back and just beat their armies up. Boom, castle. Alright, that gives me another objective. Meanwhile, you can start exploring. You can only circumnavigate the globe once. Yes, I can. Okay, so we have a lot of coastal exploration to do. Question is where? East China Sea would be this. That would allow us to discover potential... Oh no, East China... Yeah, China Sea is here. Would allow us to discover Japan, potentially. Although that might be North China. I'm not sure. Arabian Sea would be discovering this area. I don't think that's mission critical right now. Eastern Indian Ocean would be discovering more of the coast here in India. Northeast Pacific would be this. Northwest would be this. In the South Indian Ocean. I guess we can't reach these bits yet, at least not until Hawaii is finished coring. So I think what I'm going to do... East China Sea. That seems like it would have the most benefit to us. The agenda of the Diet. The estates of Castile have proposed agendas for the summoned Diet. Favouring one of the estates could have large benefits in the long term. Okay, so what do they want? The clergy wants me to build a church in Valladolid, and that will give me base tax. That's a very cheap one to do. Toledo wants a manufactory for base manpower and goods produced for 15 years. And then the Burghers want Calabar to be level 8 trade company, which would just give loyalties. That one's the least interesting. I think I'm going to go for the church in Valladolid because I don't really want to spend on a manufactory. Although that does beg the question, what does Toledo produce? Iron. Close that. You do have a building slot. So we can get the manufactory, which is the goods produced. We can get the ramparts, which is that. Or we can get the state house, which is autonomy and statewide governing cost. I'm definitely going to go for the clergy, so Valladolid needs a church. Temple. Oh, hell, it's even the best candidate for it. It's a place I was going to build one anyway. Done. Smashed has gotten better at shock damage. And we can get a new idea. This is admin. We have plenty of admin. We're ahead of time. This will give us a construction cost reduction, which would have been nice a couple of seconds ago, but that's fine. And you're coming back. Russia's having a peasant war. We're going to be fighting? We're going to fight in Jambi. Good. Gotcha! Crato is complete. Dahomey Amazons are now ready for deployment. Are there any other decent provinces here? Yes, there is. There's one here. Orirus, which we will go and send a colonist to. So we really are investing very heavily in that. Let's go and start sieging Pagaroyung. We should also get Palembang, seeing as, you know, it's the objective of this entire war. And we'll also go and send the transports to go and blockade over here. And Jeramabao is almost finished too. At which point I think I'm probably going to start going after, for example, Halmahera, so I can go after the Spice Islands. And just, I think because we've got such a big presence here in Indonesia, I think I'm going to go and double down on that. I'm pretty happy with the state of the New World colonies. And they're definitely at the stage where they can develop themselves. Plus I am pouring money into them. To the point where I could probably increase the amount I'm spending on them. You're making 3 ducats a month. You're making 2. You're making 2. You're making 0.1. So you're all profiting. I'm okay with that.